What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another action figure review. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 from Hasbro. We're looking at the Titan Hero scale. For most of these, Rocket is a little bit of a different size. Very excited to have found these. I got Groot and Rocket from Amazon. And then I got Star-Lord and Adam Warlock. Can you believe it? We're saying it. Finally, Adam Warlock in the MCU from Target. So, very interesting figures. Really excited for these, especially Groot, to see what he looks like outside of the packaging. Looks like teenager or young adult Groot. So, very excited for sure. Looks like he comes with a lot of accessories. Here is the UPC if you need it. Next, taking a look at Adam Warlock. Finally, my goodness, Guardians 2, so long ago. And now we finally get to see what he looks like operating in the MCU. Of course, for me, in the comic books, he was a very important, integral part of the Infinity Saga. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with him here now, not fighting Thanos or taking the Infinity Gauntlet. So very excited for this film and to see what we can learn about this figure that might be in the film. There we go. There's a UPC if you need it. Next for Star-Lord, here he is, Chris Pratt himself, and he looks pretty fantastic. I gotta say, I really like this rendition of him. And let's hope we get the guns. Part of me has a feeling that we won't. But let's see. And I can tell these guns do look different from what we've seen in the past. And there he is. Looks like on all the promo art, we don't get anything of him with his helmet on. So that is very interesting. And then Rocket Raccoon, a very interesting toy. Had to review him with the Titan Heroes because he's just in his own scale altogether. Definitely bigger. He's got this feature where his expression changes and it looks like he's got a gun. And that's going to be a really fun one to review. So, very interesting figure. And there's his box art, so you can see that. And on the other side, that is pretty cool. The UPC, if you need it, is right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get these figures out of the packaging and take a closer look. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, we got our figures out of the packaging, and they look pretty cool. First up, taking a look at Groot. This is actually a really cool Titan Hero. I gotta say, I really like this one a lot. The likeness is definitely to what we've seen so far in the images, the box art, and the trailer. He comes with a ton of accessories. So again, I got mine on Amazon. This one was about 28 bucks. I think he's worth it. He's hitting Target as well. He's just a really big figure, and he's a lot of plastic. He's pretty heavy for a standard Titan Hero. But I gotta say, I really like that head sculpt a lot. That looks fantastic. It looks like they really caught him in a feeling, some kind of likeness to the film. And he's thinking about something, or he's just standing there in the background. And it looks like they nailed it. And I really like the green brush. And I think this chest just looks really, really good. Nothing at the bottom of the feet and on the back side. Here we can see some more sculpting. Definitely nothing going on with the paint on the back, just in the front. 28 bucks, it's kind of a lot for a Titan Hero, especially one that doesn't talk or do anything like that. But the accessories are pretty cool. So for the articulation, moving in the head, side to side, pretty good. He can't look, well, just a little bit. He can look up just a little bit, and that's about it. But side to side is good. His arms come out only about that far, hindered by this shoulder pad. Full 360 though. There is a twist at the wrist, full twist, and then legs come out pretty far, and they go forward, and they don't really go back at all, just forward. And that's about it for Groot's articulation. A really cool looking figure. One that I'm really happy to have. Excited to see these accessories. Check out these wings. That's pretty massive. And I really, again, I like the green brush. I think it gives it a very nice artistic touch. Kind of reminds me of Swamp Thing a little bit. It's only in the front, not in the back. And it looks like this just ports onto his back, just like this. Oh, that's going to be tight, difficult fit. Uh-oh. Wow, this really doesn't want to fit. Am I doing it the wrong way? Maybe I got to flip it like this. Nope. What the heck? This doesn't want to work. Okay, give me a minute. All right, it took a lot of force, a lot of finagling and finesse. If you are a kid, you are definitely going to need your parents' help with this one. But it does look good once you've got it. And I think the Groot figure looks great with his wings. That is really cool. And then we have some more accessories. I got to figure out how to use these. Vines. Some more vines. Or wood, I should say. I don't know. I don't know how you do this. I'm going to take some more time and figure it out. Holy smokes, you guys, that actually took a lot of work, like an immense amount of work. If you're a kid, you are really going to need some help from your parents. So the piece on the chest connects, it's two separate pieces. It ports in twice in the center, and then there's another port on his back, and it plugs in there, and that's kind of how it stays in place. The guns look really cool. They port in above each shoulder. One of the guns has a missile, and it's kind of giving me War Machine vibes. This is actually really sick. If you're a Guardians fan, this is definitely for you. 27 bucks, 28 bucks. Is it worth it? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Can he shoot some bad guys? Well, there's actually, I don't even know where the missile trigger is. Oh, it's here. So to shoot the missiles, there is a trigger button right here at the top, and we'll see if we can shoot somebody, how that goes. Okay, so it's a heavy missile. There's not a lot of range, but the guns look cool. All in all, for a kid's toy, this is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I like this one a lot. Next up, it's Adam from Target. No, I'm just kidding. Adam Warlock. I'm actually a little underwhelmed, you guys. I mean, it looks cool. He looks like what we've seen in the trailers, but I think I just really wanted him to have one of those cheap cloth capes. And I think it's really weird that he doesn't. I mean, even on the back of the box, we see Adam has a cape. So I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Look, see, there's advertised with a cape. Why wouldn't we get a cape? Hasbro, what are you doing? Anyways, 11 bucks, 12 bucks at Target. Not too bad. The likeness to the actor is pretty good. I think that's definitely spot on. No staff, which I didn't expect, but I really, really wanted that cape. The paint apps are simple, so take away what you can that might be in the film. I am not a super Adam Warlock buff, so there are things maybe you can see here that I don't know about. If that's true, like his necklace, let me know in the comments below what it is here that means. So, articulation in the head, side to side. Oh, there's like kind of an infinity stone on his forehead. Not quite sure what it is. It's not painted, so it just kind of looks like acne. But yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be an infinity stone. Anyways, some decent movement in the head. Arms come out only about that far. hindered by the shoulder pad. They go forward and back full 360. A little difficult there, but it works. Wrist has full 360 movement. Nothing in the elbows, nothing in the waist, and his legs come out about that far. They go forward. They don't go back. There's no plug-in or play feature here. You can't use one of those previous devices to get him to speak or say anything. No power effects. And that's about it for Adam Warlock. A very simple, basic 12-inch figure. Next, taking a look at Star-Lord. I'm really excited that we finally get the comic book accurate costumes, the uniforms. That is nice. I mentioned in the previous video I did for the 4-inch scale or 3.75 figures. The only thing I don't like is it kind of takes away from their individuality. And so like Star-Lord doesn't have his helmet. He doesn't have his guns here, which is unfortunate. He doesn't have any jet boots or anything like that. This is really just a basic figure with nothing specific about him at all other than the head sculpt. And so at that point, I think we should just get a 12-inch Drax finally. A Titan Heroes Drax would be cool. The likeness to Chris Pratt is pretty good, I will say that. But yeah, just pop the head off, get a Drax head on there. If we had a Titan Hero Drax at any point in time from the MCU, I would have already done that, but we don't. It's very unfortunate. So, moving in the head, side to side, he can look up just a little bit and down just a little bit. Arm comes out about that far. Forward and back, full 360. Hindered a little bit by this shoulder pad, but it works. Moving in the wrist, full 360. Nothing in the elbows, nothing in the waist. Legs come out about that far. Pretty good. Yeah, forward. Don't really go back. And that's about it. Could I pop the head off and put on the other Star-Lord head with the helmet? Maybe. Do I really want to mess with it? I don't think so. Okay, so I did the head swap anyways, and it did not work out. It was a valuable lesson. I learned some things. So check out the legs on our old Star-Lord from Infinity War and our new one. Or maybe this is pre-Infinity War? I can't remember. There's an Infinity War one and an Endgame one. I think that's the Infinity War. And then the other thing that I learned that was very interesting, for the longest time, these Star-Lord figures for Titan Heroes had fingers that were connected. So the fingers being connected meant that he couldn't really hold his gun well. Well, when you get the new Star-Lord, he can hold his gun correctly. And there is space in between every finger. Can you see it? Space in between every finger. Sorry, I'm trying. You can kind of see the gray gun in between the fingertips. But yeah, that's it. So that means he can hold his gun properly now with the trigger finger there through the top part, and it looks good, actually. This, unfortunately, didn't work out so well. It looks like it could. Maybe get some blue sticky tack and just do it like that, and that would probably be good. But yeah, like that, he's got no neck. So, unfortunate, but very interesting that we get the same legs after all. I thought that was really interesting. All right, next up, Raccoon. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this guy. He is not in scale with the Titan Heroes. He's definitely bigger. He's $30. Target or Amazon, something like that, $28. He does have an iPod back there or some kind of music device, maybe a Walkman. He looks cool. I will say that. His gimmick is he does this. So you do this with the legs, and there you go with the eyebrows and the ears, the mouth. He basically becomes angry. Yeah. Definitely a cool idea. I wish maybe, I don't know. I just, maybe some sounds. If he made some noise for $30, I could see that. But we've got virtually no articulation, except when you squeeze the legs. And then the mouth opens, the arms come up. One leg squeezes. And that's really it for this guy. He comes with a couple accessories. One of them is very necessary, and that's his tail. Okay, all right, so the tail has articulation. And then he comes with a gun, and the gun is just a standard one color handgun. Triple barrel handgun. Okay, and then does it fit in his hand? Oh boy, $30 in it. Okay. All right. I was going to say that doesn't fit in his hand. That's got to be ridiculous. Okay. So full gimmick in motion with the gun in the holster. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. I could get behind it. It's not bad. But man, if he talked, that would be even cooler. Bradley Cooper's voice. Yeah, that would be way cooler for $30. The tail definitely helps him stand better. Let me know your thoughts. Pick up or pass. Rocket Raccoon, $28. He gets angry. All right, so a size comparison with some previous Titan heroes from Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Teenage Groot from Infinity War Endgame. He looks pretty good next to young adult Groot. There is Adam Warlock with a couple of old Star-Lords. You can see the Star-Lord pants are definitely the same. They've been getting away with that for a long time. It's nice we finally got him unmasked. And then here you can see Rocket Raccoon. That is what a real true-to-scale size Rocket Raccoon would be. There's the one from Endgame. And so very interesting to see how these guys stack up with some of the old ones. Not too bad. All right, you guys, and for one more size comparison, here we go with some previous Titan heroes. We can see that Captain America and Doctor Strange fit in very nice. They're blue. They look like they could be Guardians. We see how easy it is for that cape to happen. I don't know why Hasbro didn't do it. They did it for Vision. And yeah, all in all, not too bad. I really appreciate that over all these movies for such a long time, they've kept the Titan hero scale, and it looks great. I don't have any vehicles in the 12-inch scale for these guys or any Titan heroes, but you know what we do have? We have a 12-inch scale Spin Master Batwing, and yes, Adam Warlock fits. Pretty massive, but he fits. Just in case you needed to know. Just kidding. I'm sure no one needed to know that. Alright, you guys, that about does it for this action figure review. Thank you so much for watching. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Rocket Raccoon and Groot, $27 or $28 a piece. You can get them on Amazon or at Target. Adam Warlock and Star-Lord were $11.99 a piece, so about $12. Are they worth it? Pick up or pass? I think Groot, definitely. He looks the absolute coolest. If you're a Guardians fan, this is really cool. At least you get 4 characters in this scale from the movie, so that is very nice. But yeah, guys, I think Groot's really the only one that I like the most here. The others are okay. Rocket's cool. I still wish he spoke. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're going to pick up or pass on these and what you're finding in your local areas. I'd love to hear from you. You guys, the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, viewership's been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, each and every one of you, for supporting my channel. As I find more new, cool, and awesome stuff, I'll be sure to bring it to you here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching. I figured it out. Just use the cape from the Infinity War Doctor Strange, and it all works out. A comic book accurate Adam Warlock. That cape actually looks pretty cool. Sweet!